Hey yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Boxing Fanatic. I'm back with another one. Check out what Andre SOG Ward has to say about fighting Jake Paul on the sit down with Stephen A. Smith on his show. Check it out.
If you fought Jake Paul, what would be your prediction?
Oh man, I'm gonna do what I normally do, man. I'm gonna dissect. I'm a bully, and it ain't gonna be pretty. You know what I mean? And you know, it's not gonna be pretty.
You heard Andre SOG Ward and what he had to say. Y'all stay tuned, and this is something that we're gonna be talking about.
What's your answer to something like that, and why?
Yeah, I'm open to a conversation about it. I'm not one of these cats, like, I don't move out of anger. I don't move out of emotion. I don't do that in my life, and I didn't do that in the ring. I'm very calculated. I'm very thoughtful about every decision I make, which is why a lot of people are like, well, why did you say his name and just call him out on the broadcast? Well, I know who I'm dealing with. This is one of the biggest influencers in the world. This is a YouTuber, and I just saw him do it today. Arthur Beterbiev, who's a pound-for-pound, top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, he directly called out Jake Paul, and Jake Paul used it in his favor. He said, look at this. I got a pound-for-pound fighter calling me out. I run the game. I don't really move like that, but what I am doing is telling them, I'm painting a picture like this. Brother, I'm 40 years old. In boxing terms, I'm an old man now, right? I ain't touched the boxing ring in 7 years. If you want to legitimize yourself, which is really, whether you admit it or not, that's really what you after. Come see somebody who can give you the credentials you need, whether you win or lose. You need that in under your belt if you're going to legitimize yourself to this community. Now, you may say, I don't care. You may say, I'm not worried about that. But the truth is, you really are. You want to be embraced by individuals in this game to say, man, I respect Jake Paul. So if you want to do that, I'm open for a conversation. But at the same time, I'm not chasing this dude. I'm not trying to, I'm not getting into that, to the pig pen and doing all of that. But I am open for a discussion. And since you like fighting older guys, I'm an older guy.
It's showtime!
So, Andre Ward, as you heard in that little clip, he basically let it be known that he would dissect, break Jake Paul down. He would bully him. He would do what he does, that he's always done in the ring to fighters. And Jake Paul wouldn't be no difference. But he also spoke on, if Jake Paul would have, knocked out Mike Tyson and what all the, fighters, quote unquote fighters that's fighting, that wants to fight Jake Paul, and that Jake Paul really haven't fought no one that, that will solidify his name as a real boxer, because everybody that he has fought, and been in the ring with has been like YouTube sensations, elders, or basketball
1 2 1 2 1 2
players, football players, or a UFC fighter. Now, he did get in the ring with Tommy Fury and lost. Jake Paul took his first loss to Tommy Fury. Now, getting in the ring with somebody with like SOG Ward wouldn't be a good fit for Jake Paul and his brand. And if Jake Paul take another loss right now, it's gonna be a bust. He's not gonna be able to do and call the shots that he's been calling and make the money that he's been making, being that he's a phenomenal promoter and he's very strategic about who he's going to fight, who he's going to put in the ring with him, and so on and so forth. But we all know it's a calculated move that Jake Paul is doing. He's strategizing, which, getting in the ring with somebody like a real fighter like SOG Ward, or Canelo Alvarez, or David Benavidez, or Caleb Plant, or Arthur Beterbiev, or Dmitry Bivol, you know, getting in the ring with somebody that can really, you know, pose a threat to Jake Paul. That's something that he's not willing to do. He's willing to, you know, take an easy fight to get more money. So it's like a low risk, high reward sort of say, which a lot of people is like really fed up, because, you know, people has been boxing their whole life, their whole career, to, you know, now be making not even half of the money, not even some of the money that Jake Paul has been capitalizing on in these last, you know, few odd years that he's done came in the game and changed up the game in a way that, you know, a lot of fighters are looking at him, you know, in some type of way. But can't blame Jake Paul. He just came in with a game plan. He just strategized and been very strategic with his moves and capitalizing on it, and has been looking great doing it. And you can't knock him. You can't hate the game. You can only bless the game. But people do want to see him, you know, get in the ring. It's time for him to really get in the ring with a real fighter and see what, you know, what kind of adjustments that he can bring into the ring. But they don't want to see him keep beating up on, you know, people that he know that he can beat up on. They want to see Jake Paul go through the fire and see if he can come out better on the other end. Yeah, he done lit the flame up under some of these guys' asses, and they just like really fed up with it. But once again, you can't hate the game. Jake Paul just you know, him and Mike Tyson did some record-breaking numbers for Netflix. You know, Jake Paul took home 40 million. Tyson took home 20 million. They did 120 million views on Netflix, which, you know, is good for Jake Paul and his promotional company. So that go to tell you that anybody that he get in the ring with is going to do huge, you know, pay-per-view numbers, because he's a marketing genius, and you can't take that away from Jake Paul. But yeah, y'all just heard Andre SOG Ward just give his take on he'll get in the ring. He open to getting in the ring with Jake Paul if Jake Paul want to get in the ring with him, which I don't think Jake Paul will be willing to get in the ring with him. Andre Ward done been out of the game, been retired for 7 years, and Andre Ward, he's 40 years old. But as we just seen, him and Terrence Crawford just, you know, put some rounds in, and Andre Ward was kind of hinting on, you know, if he was going to come back or not. And I think he still got it in him. He's still young. Why not make, you know, some moves while he still got everything that I think he can do right now, and he should. That's just my honest opinion. But y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. One love, one life. I'm out. Peace.
this music.